our next comedian. Please welcome to this stage, Tavis Maplesden. What's up? How you guys doing? It's been a bit rough for me. I didn't think it would get this bad. Thank you, I'm a prop comic. That's a great joke, thanks. My name is Tavis. I didn't think anyone would recognize me. I look different. Anybody else got a fucked up name? No? What's your name? Mateo? That's fucked up. It's weird. It's weird being here. You guys feel that? Kind of weird? Yeah, see? The place is haunted with poltergeists and shit, too. I was here one of the last nights before COVID closed everything, and I asked them the same question I'll ask you. What the fuck are you guys doing here? Like, that last show, I was like, wow, this place is packed. Are these not people not heard that there's a fucking pandemic about to hit us tomorrow? And they were like, no, we're good. But, hey, they didn't learn. They went to, what's that place, Mooney's Beach, and all fucked each other last week. No, you can't get it in the puss, babe. Yeah. For sure. Okay. By the way, like Mark was saying, like a lot of you guys have nice eyes. If you have nice eyes and a ugly rest of your face, now is the time. Okay. Get out there and date. Charm them. Then you can reveal it later. On our wedding day. Oh, fuck! I don't know. She's pretty cool. What do you guys think of these masks? Good? Yeah. Yeah. I thought that way too, and then I read an article that's like, real macho guys don't like them. I'm like, fuck those guys. I'm gonna wear one now. Because I'm an actual alpha male. You know who talks about who's alpha and who's beta males all the time? Beta males, right? The guy at the gym that's like, I'm an alpha, right? The other guy's like, I don't give a shit, man. I don't care. But anyway, these masks kind of fuck, but I'm down with it. I got this one. This one's a cool one. I got my backup just in case shit goes real. In case people, I don't want my real hair to fall off. In case people really question my dedication, I got this one. I'm sorry. It says mask on it. Fuck you guys. By the way, word of advice, if you're ever Sharpieing on a mask like this and then you try it on to see if it fits, you will inhale a lot of Sharpie fumes. It was pretty funny. I was like, wow, I'm really selling this bit by coughing all over my kitchen. That's really good. You know what's fucking they're like, mask, man. You gotta fucking wear a mask. You gotta do your mask. Yeah, except when you go in place and you're wearing this mask, you get fucking arrested. You fucking kidding me? No joke, I saw a person running in a black version of this mask, and I was like, you missed every fucking memo that they sent out about COVID, okay? I don't think she had eye holes. Like I was like, breathe? Okay. Alright. Gotta breathe though, this is one part you gotta keep open, that's what I heard. Let me see, what was I talking about? So, my COVID was a series of non-events. No, what happened? I set goals. This is how I stayed sane. Anybody have trouble with that? Like the distancing being weird. It's like, oh, I've got to do something, right? I set goals for myself, and that's what kept me going. And I did it, guys. I got drunk and high every single fucking night of COVID. Thank you. And tonight is not changing, okay? Just because we're in the basement doesn't mean I'm going clean. I'm not. I can't now. I was a problem drinker before, and now I am a full-blown alcoholic. Thank you. Speaking of which, I got most of my stories about going out at the beer store at LCBO. Go figure. This is one of my favorite things. I saw this guy the other day. He was a complete dirtbag, and I only say that because he was already drunk and it was noon, and he had no mask on. And he's smoking a cigarette in line. I'm like, oh, this guy seems pretty cool. And then they're like, okay, next. And he just walks in. I'm like, this is going to cause a commotion. There's no mask. So I get my phone ready. I'm like, I want to get this drunk Karen guy, right? And then he's just in there, and then I go in, and this motherfucker had just lifted his shirt up and put his head through the fucking sleeve of his t-shirt. Which I was like, you're the fucking biggest, smartest dirtbag I've ever seen. That is so clever, man. And another time at the LCBO, I saw a guy, this is when you have to wait in line for about 45 minutes to get in. You guys done that? And this guy walked out with 6 small cans of PBR. And I go to him, hey, go back in and get some more shit, man. What the fuck are you doing? 6 small cans, dude. I drink 6 small cans and then I go, I don't think I'm going to drink tonight. I think I'll just take the night off. And he's going to go back, like, I would be back there in half an hour. Can I get some more beer? I really fucked up that time, for sure. Didn't know what I was doing. But one of my, early on, you know how the beer store was like closed for returns for a long time? So I was drinking some cans. And then I'm like, man, I should finally return these cans. And then I figure I should do it under the cover of darkness because I had like 3 giant garbage cans, like garbage bags that are clear, full of cans. And I'm like, I don't want my neighbors to think I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, thank you. But I'm like, what's the other option? They're like, is he one of those can guys? He goes around and picks up cans? I'm like, okay, I guess it's like, is he having fucking underage teens over to party during COVID? I'm like, which is the worst thing to admit, right? Like, what do I say? I went with alcoholic can guy. I'm actually 2 of them. Got you, surprise. But, it's funny, this is all about the beer store. That is all that's happened in my life. I had a great, so in the real world, without masks, I have jokes about my face because I look really young. I look a lot younger than I am. And I say, oh, I look like a tired-looking kid. And everyone goes, yeah, that's hilarious. Take it for granted, okay? So I go, fuck it, you know what? I'm growing a mustache. Also, I found out that I wasn't gonna have sex for a while because of that, but that's fine. My wife was like, you can grow that mustache, that's great. You should sleep in the back bedroom too, that's cool. So I grow out my mustache, and I'm like, this is hilarious to me. And I go to the beer store, and I have such a bad, you know, pube stashes? Like you have like a slightly older pube stash. It's still filling in, if you guys can't see it. He's a handsome guy, but it's not fully there. Mine is like your great nephew. Right? That's my mustache. So I go in, I'm fucking 41, and I go in with this mustache and go, beer please. And the guy looks at me, and he looks at my mustache, and he goes, I'm gonna have to see some ID for sure. So I show it to him, he goes, okay. And then he goes, you should probably think about shaving that. And I go, hey. But then they start instituting the mask rule. I go to the beer store and I'm wearing my mask, and the guy just sees my eyes and he's like, you're good. You're good for sure. And he goes, and thank you for your service. My eyes apparently have seen war. They were like, this guy's been through some fucking shit. Oh my god. And that's why I drink, and and guys, thank you. That's my time back, first time in 4 months.